pay-per-click PPC advertising is not a new phenomenon, but it is now a phenomenon that's propagated itself throughout the internet. And essentially, you get a result when you pay for each ad that a person clicks on. Now, it's up to you after the person clicks on that ad to have structured information, landing pages specifically, content that a person wants to go to the next step and respond to a call to action. And that's where the art starts, and that's where what we do and what people like us do. And a few of you are now doing AdWord advertising, and you know what we're talking about. So I'm going to talk to the people that don't know AdWords and what we're talking about. AdWords is a direct response marketing technology. And directly responsive marketing technologies do these things. It presents the right service that people want in the correct way and leads them to the correct information that they need. And it talks to the right persons that have those needs and wants and expectations. And it does it to those persons at the place that they live and reside. Google has a system of aggregating information and profiles on a business. This is what they call the Google AdWord account setup page. And it knows everything about you. And I'm not going to take you through the entire process of setting up an account, but this is how it starts. And each campaign that is put together has a target market of cities, states, or country. And you can have multiple targets of communities for each campaign, and you can have multiple campaigns that will address different products and services. Once that's all done, Google takes the aggregated information they have of that population, their buying habits, who they are, what their ethnicity is, what monies they've spent, that they've all accumulated, by the way, from our participating in their smartphone system, their Gmail system, their photographic and photography system through Picasa, their various programs. They've got quite a few service packages that are free, supposedly free. Well, it's free for them to get the information about you, but it's not free for you when it comes time for them to use it to help you. When do you use AdWord marketing? When top visibility is required. A seasonal holiday comes up and you want to be sure that you're the first to be found. You may be on the first page, but you're not at the top. And you saw that being at the top could be a very small list. At the top is a very small list. When you want to target buyers that are ready to shop, there's an advertising campaign going on by one of your vendors or suppliers, somebody you want some equipment from or a device from, and they're featuring things on television, or there's a series going on television where they're talking about body sculpturing or facelift procedures, and it's happening at a certain time of the day, like during a news break, a news hour. You can actually target your advertisement to go on just at those precise times. But further, you can target it to go on just in your city, just in your state, just in your zip code, okay? And you know when it's going to happen, you know whom the ad will be most appealing to because you've got some background going on them, and you also are probably going to be able to participate in the Google Search Network. What's the Google Search Network? Here's an example. Google Search Network means you have keywords and thoughts that not only apply to the organic search results being found, but they happen to tie into an article or that you've been reading, a news release that's come out on an event that's going on in the community or in the nation. And here, this particular ad was clipped just a day ago. The interesting thing is they're talking about removing double chins, and this little panel right here is actually a slider, meaning there's multiple ads going on here at all times. So although the device is smaller, they've devised a way of getting multiple ads on that small device, and this is actually the surface of an actual mobile phone. So that's what we mean by the Google Search Network. You can use it to reinforce. You have your organic programs are in place, get more exposure from, in addition to being on the first page, you want to also be listed in the AdWord category. So you can reinforce your visibility, and the more they see your name, the more they see your product, your services, the more they're going to be inclined to want to deal with you as opposed to someone else. You can use it to actually stimulate organic search results. And that may seem like a contradiction. But remember what I said, the more traffic coming to your site from other sources, the more popular you make your site, the more likely Google is going to move your organic results up. And that's not just a generalization, that's a fact. So that makes a difference. So you can use it to actually improve your organic search results. Now you can call me at this particular telephone number if you want more information. And bigger than that, I want you to have some information that you currently do not have.